squatted up on the rim.
Peace, love, and light to you all.
Peace, peace.
You already know who it is. It's your girl, TD Janae.
Meek.
And Meek. Back at it with another one. Come on into the room, y'all. Come on in, come on in. The watermelon is definitely fine right now. Definitely fine.
It's fire. It's really good.
And frozen, y'all. So come on in, y'all. Come on in, share this video. It's gonna be a video about our detox update now. I feel that sun. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. How everybody feeling today? Gosh. Coming to you live. All right, y'all. Come on into the room. Come on in. It was just on Instagram, and if you guys don't have our Instagram, I'm gonna put it in the whatever this thing is called, the video description. Our Instagram is natiti.by.nature, and his is
meek.by.nature.
All right, so we just did a powerful live, and we was explaining our detox update. So we decided to come on for the Facebook fam and for the YouTube fam on explaining what's going on during our detox and what we did, what we're doing, and just basically tell you guys about our journey like we told you always gonna do. So we are in Thailand. We're in Koh Phangan, Thailand right now, and on this island we experienced a lot of beautiful fruit and coconuts. So we've been doing a coconut and watermelon fast, and we've been doing that for 3 days now. The first day was actually just watermelon and water, and the second day we decided to incorporate the coconut. On the third day, yesterday, we did that as well. And today we are breaking fast with, we're still going raw.
We're still eating watermelon coconut.
But we're breaking fast with papaya salad and some mangoes and some bananas, because he's been craving a lot of bananas. So I want to tell you guys the benefits of what was going on with our detox and what we've been experiencing together, body, mind, and spirit, wholly, with this detox. First and foremost, I would like to say I feel more alive. We've been what we decided to do is cut out some starchy stuff and start going more on an alkaline vegan tip, and we incorporated more raw, you know, into our lifestyle. As you guys knew, I was recovering from some kind of mucus overload or imbalance or something like that in my body, so we incorporated some soups before, but before we went on this watermelon fast. A new entity. Oh, he's big. Who is that? That's a new dog. Anywho's, so we was basically going raw vegan, putting more raw vegan, alkaline vegan stuff into our lifestyle. And the benefits of the raw alkaline vegan fast or dieting, it made us more alive. It electrified our cells in our body and catered to our cells on a cellular level, and it helped us to balance our bodies against, because we was a bit acidic on the acidic side, and that's where it was able to, you know, form the imbalance. And also our thoughts were acidic as in a reflection of our food was acidic. So we decided to electrify our bodies with the foods and the fruits, actually, and it actually helped us to flush out our colons. Also, he's been pooping more often, more than he said he usually have been, and also we've been experiencing a whole lot of detoxification when it comes down to our emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because what we basically said in our last live, like when you emotionally eat and everything, you're actually still storing energy inside of you. You're still storing that energy that you try to get rid of just by eating. But remember, excuse me, eating is direct communication. Eating is storing energy in your body, correct? So even if you try to emotionally eat and eat with the sadness or the depression, with it, cope with that, through eating, you're still storing that in your body. So and whatever you choose to eat, whether it's ice cream or a piece of pie or something like processed or fried or something like that. So when we're detoxing our system, that has to come up to get out, correct? So we are So we were experiencing a whole lot of things that were deep rooted in us that was stored within whatever we was eating as well. And we was detoxing with each other, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let everybody know that this detox was definitely needed, because of some imbalances that came up out of nowhere, and
Which triggered it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we when I first got here, we was talking about all this stuff, but then like we're kind of stagnant. You know what I'm saying? We kept going out to eat and getting we're still eating vegan and eating good. It was just like we're eating a lot of rice, pastas, and stuff like that, which is all right if when your body is alkaline, your body can afford it. But when you are
mucus overloaded.
yeah, when you're mucus overloaded, it's just adding to that and not really benefiting and taking away from that. And so that's why we've seen the sickness and the physical manifestations of these imbalances. We've seen that as just like a activation within us to start and to really, or a sense of conviction for us to start really being self-disciplined and motivated to really focus and go in and go all in on our fasting, detoxing, and just cleansing of our bodies, mind, soul, and spirit. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful, like, that's how we see it. We don't see it as a backtrack, like, oh, she's sick, oh, poor her, like, or I'm sick, poor me. It's just like, yo, we needed that to happen to spark us and to convict us.
Convict us, exactly. So, because sometimes when you already know what to do with your body and your body's crying out for help, but you're ignoring it because you want to continuously have that feel-good hormone or stimulant, can continuously eat something that you know is not good for you or whatever like that, your body's going to do something to make you wake up. You know what I'm saying? So I actually experienced like a whole lot of coughing and, you know, runny noses and fatigue and headaches and everything like that. Also during the detox, but also for my body to tell me like, yo, wake the fuck up and start doing something for your health. Start doing something that's right for you and get motivated. So when he came around, he definitely motivated me. You know what I'm saying? We started sleeping out in a tent. Very beautiful for our bodies. Well, along with this detox, I would very highly recommend sleeping out in a tent, on the floor, on the ground, getting connected to nature, getting connected and being plugged back in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel more energized. I feel more alive. I feel like I'm more healthy. I feel more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that our bodies are coming back into a homeostasis and a balance, I'm able to feel like, all right, I'm not feeling as sluggish anymore. I'm not feeling as mucus anymore. Like, I feel like my stomach is more like light. I feel more light. When you invite more light into your system, you get more light. You know?
All food is liquid or solidified sunlight. Without the sun, none of these plants, none of these trees would flourish, and they wouldn't grow.
Right.
And so what happens is the water is being brought up from the roots, and then in combination of the sun, it's just transferring into these fruits. And we're literally getting light coach from our food.
Right.
And
so as you can see, we're loving the results. The results is you can see there's more of a glow on us, our skin. I can talk for me personally, that I'm losing a bit more weight, and I'm loving it. And my face is clearing up, my mucus is clearing up. I feel like I have a bit more energy now, and now I feel like I'm able to think more clearly. My thoughts are more clear, and I'm able to hear the narration in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all our mind. So I'm able to connect to source in a more powerful way because I'm eating more fruits and vegetables from source, you know, especially from this land. And it's something beautiful about eating the fruits from the land. Like,
that you reside on.
Yeah, and it's like you connect to it more, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a beautiful, beautiful connection, beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's a reflection of within our relationship. We're able to connect more. We're able to, especially when you do it together, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a very beautiful, powerful thing when you do things together with your mate, because then you're on one accord, one frequency, one mind type thing.
Same meal, same food, same time, same everything. It's just, you're in sync. It's just like, it's just like a team. Like if you're on a basketball team, and you're all on the court at the same time, but y'all doing different shit, different plays. Like y'all setting yourself up for failure. But if you're all on the same tune, same accord, and running this plays in sync, and you're gonna do what you gotta do to get that W. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I feel like I'm able to hear the voice of God, which is my voice. I can hear my Holy Spirit. I can hear connection to Source much more powerfully. You know, because now my mind is getting more clear and clear because of what you have to remember that what is in the gut, all the stuff that's in the gut goes transfer to the brain. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to when you're able to connect to Source, you're able to connect to the foods, and because the food is in communication with everything in your being, in your body, and everything. So when you eat stuff from the ground, from the earth, you're able to connect to the earth more. You're able to hear your thoughts. You're able to you connect to nature. You know what I'm saying?
And nature is your natural self.
And
your natural self. So once you connect to your natural self, then you'll be able to connect to your natural voice in your head. You know what I'm saying? And when you eat unnatural things, when you eat artificial things, you're not connected. You're connecting to that unnatural part of yourself. So you're gonna hear the self-hate. You're gonna hear the destructive thoughts. But when you eat natural things that connect you to your natural self, you'll hear the natural essence of yourself, which is love.
The voice of love, and keep going, keep pushing, like the voice of understanding, the voice of just everything that you are, you know, your truths, that's everything beautifully about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because nature is love, you know, God is love, and God is nature. We are love, we are nature, we are God. It all correlates and corresponds. So I'm able to actually tap more into my psychic abilities because of that. You know, when before he even says, yo, you want some watermelon, I already got the feeling to get up and go get some watermelon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very, very keen and profound how this stuff works. You know what I'm saying? And the more you stay onto it, the stronger it gets. So I'm able to know what to do. I'm in divine alignment. I'm in alignment with Source because I'm placing more Source inside of me. I'm putting more light inside of us. And to, you know, receive all the nutrients and the light codes and all that stuff even more powerfully, detoxing the colon, detoxing our bodies is much vital. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to have this pile of good foods on top of the bad foods. You want to get rid of the bad.
Filtered through the shit the garbage that you had put in previously, because that stuff stores in your body. So when you don't detox it out or cleanse it out, it's just staying in there, and it's coating your colon. It's coating your what are they called? Organs. They're coating your organs and fucking with their function. So no matter if you're eating a plant-based diet, a vegan diet, or an alkaline diet, if you still have that coating and all that stuff within you, it's being filtered through that. You feel me? So you're not even getting all the nutrients that you think you're getting when you are eating healthy. So it's vital to eat. It's vital to eat healthy, but even what goes hand in hand with that is also getting rid of the damage that you invoked on your body to begin with. The reason why what started the detox, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What started the detox is what you need to get out, because what a detox is just getting rid of the things that no longer serve you, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, socially, whatever, whether it be people in your life, whether it be jobs, whether it be environments, just getting rid of things that no longer serve you for your benefit, for your own benefit, for your own growth. That's what a detox is objectively. But food-wise, what we're talking about right now, well, we're talking about it in every way, but right now specifically about food, it's just we've done so much damage to our body growing up eating meat, eating dairy, eating all the Western diet, and you got to get that stuff out so your body can fully absorb the new stuff, the new mindset. You know what I'm saying? So you can really articulate and spread and shine that new light that you're taking on. You know what I'm saying? That's like you like graduating from, or that's like you coming out of a drug habit but still hanging out with drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, you gotta distance yourself so you can become more out of that. You can become more sober and then start doing sober things, because if you're still, just because you don't do the drugs anymore but you're around those people, you're still gonna take on their habits. You may not be doing the drug addict things, but you're gonna be doing other drug addict things. You may not be taking in the drugs, but you may be doing some lower self shit that's preventing you from and stunting your own growth. So it's the same thing. It's just like you got to get rid of the things. You have to fully detach and let go and release those things that no longer serve you, so you can make room for better things to come in and enter your life.
Right. So which brings us to the mucoid plaque cleanse that we're doing. we decided to get rid of the mucoid plaque that's in our colons, and the mucoid plaque is just basically there's basically this plaque that forms in the colon when you're eating so much meats, processed foods, and everything like that that's undigestible. And when it didn't digest, it just forms a wall, and that wall is protecting. It's around the colon, so you're not able to receive.
Coating it.
Yeah, you're not able to receive the nutrients and the stuff that from vegetables and fruits that you want because of the coating around it. So we're getting rid of that, and we're flushing our systems completely with that, with more incorporated fruits. And fruits is basically water but solidified, and so that makes us flush out even more. You know, water is very vital. We're staying hydrated. Water is very vital to detoxing. So we have a lot of coconut water and a lot of spring water, and a lot of fruits incorporated in it as well. But the mucoid plaque thing is we mix together some bentonite clay. And disclaimer, we're not doctors. We're just telling you what we're doing and what's working for us. So we're doing the mucoid plaque cleanse with bentonite clay, chia seeds,
black activated charcoal,
and psyllium husk. And we mix that into a shake, and we drink it every rising. With water, like 2 cups of water, and we drink it every rising and every setting. So that's where I'm still waiting on the plaque to come out. But I know when we watch YouTubers, they said it'd take around like 4 days or 3 days to see their stuff come out and everything like that. So this is probably like day 3 or day 4 for us.
So it should start coming out soon. And plus, like, this is a thing that we started the mucoid plaque cleanse when we started the watermelon fast, and it wasn't until like day 2 of the watermelon fast or day 2 of this whole detox we were just like, yo, like, we're eating a lot of watermelon and it's giving watermelon water. It's a lot of water. There's not a lot of solids. It goes. We just learned that it breaks down within 2 hours, and so like what we're doing with the mucoid, we're trying to cleanse out our colon. So in our colon, that's what processes our food and puts it into poop, into our thing. So that's why we included coconuts and coconut meat, because it'll give us some solids to push out into poop. And even now, like now we're breaking the fast, so we're gonna get more solids into our body. So this cleanse, this mucoid plaque cleanse will be able to do itself better now, because we'll have more substance in our colons to help push out the other stuff as well. But we realized mid detox that we were like, yo, we eating a lot of watermelon, but that's mostly water. So like we've been pissing a lot. My poops have been upping in number, but like once we started the watermelon fast, I went back to 1 because we're mostly just getting water, you know what I'm saying? But when we're eating the raw and alkaline diet, and we're eating solids and stuff, I was just pooping like 3 to 4 times a day. And once we get back to that, and we are getting back to that today, we're starting that today, so the plaque will start coming out.
Facts.
And I want to also note that, like, yeah, we started the watermelon fast 3 days ago. We did it for 3 days, and this mucoid plaque detox. But like we've been like fasting this whole time since I've been here. I mean, a few days we splurged on like some foods. Like it was still vegan and alkaline, but like, or not alkaline, but it was still vegan. But like we've been eating raw for like 2 weeks now, and a lot of fruits, a lot of coconuts, a lot of everything.
We prepared for the cleanse by, subconsciously programming ourselves, or actually preparing ourselves for the cleanse by eating more raw, incorporating more raw into our diets and everything like that. So we just wanted to give you guys an update on what we're doing, and just keep on with the journey, keep on with us. You can see the benefits. His skin is clearing up. He's getting more. He had more acne and stuff, but it's clearing up. He's
I feel healthy. I feel happy. I feel gratitude. I feel ecstatic. The days are flying by just because it's amazing. We're just in rhythm, circadian rhythm, and
circadian rhythm.
It's just it's honestly it feels amazing, and I could see how like people could be hesitant into jumping into something so like to a strict regimen, but like it's really worth it. You reap what you sow. Our energies to the energy we're putting into this is to putting this energy into ourselves to get it back, and we definitely are receiving it back, like the clarity and the love and the understanding and the health and the wealth that it comes with when you put energy into something. But we're putting it into ourselves, so we're receiving it and we're feeling it, and it feels good, and it's only getting stronger. So
Facts. So I want to address a few of these comments, and then we're going to skedat. Okay, so did y'all grow your own watermelons?
No.
No. Back to the message I go. Did someone say something? Let's see. I slipped a piece of bacon.
Whoa,
Was slipped
that's a
and
big
had
slip.
Don't ever slip on like that again. A piece of bacon? All right, so what should I do? Detox it out, because you don't want that bacon sitting in your colon. Go ahead and get a lot of water in you, hydrate yourself, invest in a good colon cleanse.
I'm sorry for saying that's a big but bacon's no go, man. That's just the devil. I know it tastes good. I used to like bacon a lot, so like it looks good, smells good, feels good, all that, but it ain't just 'cause something's good for you. I mean, just because something's good to you doesn't mean it's good for you. So you really got to understand that, and you gain the strength of the temptation in which you resist. So every time you decline those temptations, you gain the strength that it had over you. You know what I'm saying? And so you live and you learn. Just don't do it again, and yeah, go on a fast, because that shit, you don't want that shit sitting dormant in your body, because it's only gonna destroy you the longer it's in you.
And do you still deal with Yada as a teacher? I like to point out that when I went to the Yadadian Village of Health and Wellness, he was not there. I was detoxing and fasting with Omek, and but he did teach me a lot of things when I got to the United States, just by watching him and his lifestyle and seeing his lives whenever he did teach to you guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there.
No, but as a source, like, he does have a lot of information. I follow him, and he does his whole natural birth. That was inspiring. And so yeah, to answer your question, yes. We don't discriminate anything because of our past or because of how someone presents themselves or whatever. We'll take information if it's truth, and if it's light, and if it's love, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so we're not on that petty shit like, oh, because that's her ex, that's her. Nah, it doesn't matter if it's divine light's coming through anybody. I don't care if if fucking Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, if he was spitting facts, I'ma hear him out, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, detox simply means stop eating for a while and drink water for a period of time and flush the body, then restore the fruit by eating fried fruit eating. Well, there's many ways that somebody can detox, because that could be your way of detoxing, and it does that. And what you just said is beneficial, you know what I'm saying. But to a meat eater, just going completely raw out of nowhere is going to be a very huge step for them. So their detoxing probably would be like going into chicken, or just going to fish, or going into just eating vegetarian right now. You know what I'm saying?
You got to consider the damage you put yourself under, and that's the difference. It's kind of like someone that's trying to quit cigarettes. It's going to be easier for someone that's only been smoking a year compared to someone that's been smoking for 30 years, and the 30-year smoker can't look at the person that detoxed off cigarettes that was only smoking for a year. They can't take their tips. They gotta. They can, but it's not the same. Everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own compilations of experiences and whatever, and you got to consider your own. We got to stop looking at other people, and we can take insight from them, but we got to also understand ourselves. That's what we're trying to tell you guys, is understand yourself, take responsibility for the things that you've done, and take action upon them.
Yeah, about, they said, can y'all stop talking about him? Yeah, as you can see, I'm not with anybody, and someone said this is my first time seeing her since Yada. Well, that's cool and everything, but as you can see, I'm not with him anymore. So it's like, if you want to see and get updates on him, you would go on his page. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's no shade being thrown here. It's just all love. So thanks for clarifying, Meek, for the ones that were more focused on your past, of your past queen. Yeah, as you can see, I'm with Meek now, and I'm happy, we're healthy, we're growing together, we're studying health together, and that's just it.
And we're all like, it's funny because like at the end of the day they're separated, but we're all on the same path, you know what I'm saying? So like the whole subjectivity thing, just as an observer, like I know you guys are tapping into our subjective experience and our journey, but like, and we appreciate that, but also like don't separate us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all humans just trying to get back to source. You know what I'm saying?
Humans are getting back to
we
source.
are getting back to source. We're all like, Yada's doing his thing his way. We're doing it our way. She's doing it his way. It's we're all the same thing. And when you separate us, you're just making it more challenging for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just take the message from us. Take the message from all of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all trying to push the same message, which is love thyself and connect back to source.
Okay. All right, y'all. With that being said, we just wanted to update you guys, and as detoxing comes, because that just sparked me. You know, as detoxing comes, there's as well as detoxing people out your life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I had to detox Yada out of my life. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, for anybody who's going through a detox, you're gonna have to, you know, detox people that is no longer fits your energy or fits the energy of what you're pushing towards. Not saying that Yada is that or anything like that. I'm just saying in general, for people that's going on a detox, it's just like he said, you can't be with trying to get away from drugs and still be with drug addicts or drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you do take into consideration detox also the environments that places you underneath temptation. You know what I'm saying? You want to, when you're doing a detox, don't push yourself around places that have burgers and, you know, pizzas and everything like that. That's just temptation. That's just, you know, and plus you're whiffing that in, so that's still going into your gates. You know what I'm saying? You want to get into a clean environment. You want to make sure that you're healthy and happy. You know what I'm saying? Where am I? We're in Thailand, Kopangan, and yeah, and we're thankful. We're grateful. All right, y'all. I love myself.
Have a beautiful night.
Peace and love and light to y'all. Peace.